Hi YouTube, it's Rachel and welcome to my first continuous segment, Artist's Way Mondays. So grab your yoga pants and get ready to expand your mind because we're going to go on a spiritual journey together. Artist's Way Mondays! So what is the Artist's Way? It's a 12-week creative course written by Julia Cameron and published in 1992 that is meant to open your creative self up and build your artistic self-esteem. I did the Artist's Way 3 years ago, and I thought it was such a great experience that it's worth repeating. So, let's get started. Disclaimer time. Because I do not own the Artist's Way, Julia Cameron owns the Artist's Way, I'm going to be doing this in a review style, which is protected by copyright law, if anyone wanted to know. So after every chapter that we do, I'm going to say how effective I think the writing is and how effective the course is going for me. Also in the introduction, Julia Cameron tells us that there are many ways to go about the Artist's Way. You can do whatever tasks you want in here. She advises that you do the ones that attract you the most and repel you the most. We're going to do both because we're going to push ourselves. And it can be a solo experience or a communal experience. So if you want to join me in doing the Artist's Way for 12 weeks, or 13 because this is an introduction video, then grab your own copy of the Artist's Way off of Amazon, Kindle, your local bookseller like Barnes & Noble, and let's do it together. This is the complete Artist's Way, which contains 3 of her books, the first being The Artist's Way, the second being Finding Water, and the third being Walking in This World. They're all great. I've worked with all 3 of them, but we're going to start small, and we'll take it from there. So, introduction. So, the first concept that Julia Cameron introduces is the fact that this is your experience. While she is a guide for your creative awakening and unblocking, it's you who's doing the work, and you can use the book however you wish. You can ignore whatever you want, you can do whatever you want, you can add on to it. It's a creative process, is what I'm trying to say. The next concept she introduces is her concept of the great creator. For our religious friends, it can mean God or goddess. For our atheist and agnostic friends, it can mean biology, the universe, and order. It doesn't matter what you believe in this. It is more of a spiritual practice, so that's why there is a God that is introduced. But Julia Cameron says if the idea of God is distracting for you, then you can just ignore it. Creativity is a communion between what we can control and what we can't. As in I can go on stage and I could be so prepared, and depending on what happens, it could be a good performance or a bad one. It's not in my control. All I can do is prepare up to that point. And the thing that is not in my control is the great creator, or the universe concept, or biology, or whatever. Also, because of God, or biology, or the mind, or the universe, or whatever, we were born human, and humans have a great capacity for creativity, and if we just trust in our innate creativity, then we can be creative. Basic tools. So how do we do the Artist's Way? We read the book, we do the tasks, and also there are daily and weekly practices that we have to do. Such as, when we wake up in the morning, we have to write 3 pages of stream of consciousness writing in whatever journal we keep. We can do this online. She suggests that we do it in a book. There's a website called 750 Words where you can do this work, or you can do it in your handy dandy journal. Want to see my journal? It's beautiful. I got it at Half Price Books here in Houston, and it is metallic. It's a little shiny, so I don't want to put glare in your eyes. It's a woman at a mirror. The mirror is kind of reflective, you can see. It's super beautiful, and my handwriting is horrible, so I'm going to ruin the book, but that's okay because I'm going to express myself. Writing 3 pages stream of consciousness every day gets you in touch with what you want, what you're doing to get in the way of what you want, how you can get what you want, who is being nice to you, who is being mean to you, what kind of friendships and relationships you want. You work through a lot of stuff. It's like you're your own therapist, so it's really great. So do it. Second tool that you have to do is you have to take yourself on an artistic date. An artistic date is at least 2 hours long, and you have to at least spend $5 on yourself each week, and you take yourself out and do what you want to do. It's basically to get the creative juices going. It's to treat yourself, because us as artists, if we're not doing art, we feel really guilty and a lot of times we stay in. So it's just a way to get yourself out there and experience new things. There is a list of 10 basic principles that you say every day to commit yourself to this process. I'm probably going to forget to do it. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to commit copyright fraud or infringement. So yeah, that part's going to be left out. Lastly, there is a contract, and in this case we're going to swear in to the process because not everyone can sign my contract. So let's swear in together. And we're gonna paraphrase this. We're committing. We're doing this. I, insert your name, I, Rachel, understand that I am doing the process of the artist's way for 12 weeks, and I commit to do this for the duration of the course. I, Rachel, commit to doing the reading, writing, artist dates, and the tasks that I want to do. I understand that this course might bring up some emotional stuff and that I will deal with, but I'm going to be really nice to myself in this process by taking care of myself, sleeping, eating, just veritably taking care of myself for the duration of this course. And I solemnly swear this as Rachel on May 12th, 2014. You sign here. Swear here. So, the lesson for next week is about negativity and negative influences in your life, negative beliefs about being an artist, the inner critic, and adding some positivity to your life. So, check it out. I'll see you next Monday, and I will talk about the tasks I do, and how the writing went, and how my artist date went. So, love you lots. Bye.